This needs to be about 3. That needs to go down. Testing, testing, test for Waupaca and Antigo boys soccer here tonight. Testing levels on Zaleski Sports. All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Comet Field here on the beautiful campus of Waupaca High School as we get you ready for non-conference boys soccer action here tonight on Zaleski Sports. It is the visiting Antigo Red Robins out of the Great Northern Conference and the Waupaca Comets out of the Northeastern Conference. And that one, too. As it should be a good one. These two teams are in the same regional. It is national anthem time, and we will we'll take a quick break. We'll take a timeout. Yeah. Hold on.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year. When it comes to propane,
Waupaca's finest restaurant. Whether you're in the mood for fresh seafood, juicy steaks, or a full menu of options, come to Simpson's Restaurant in downtown Waupaca for the finest dining experience in town. The food is always made from scratch with fresh ingredients. The atmosphere offers the elegant hometown supper club feel, along with a large outdoor patio, family night out, meeting up with friends, or a private party. No matter what your event, there's always a place for you at Simpson's. An enjoyable dining experience awaits you at Simpson's Restaurant in downtown Waupaca. Enjoy Waupaca's finest restaurant. Whether you're in the mood for fresh seafood, juicy steaks, or a full menu of options, come to Simpson's Restaurant in downtown Waupaca for the finest dining experience in town. The food is always made from scratch with fresh ingredients. The atmosphere offers the elegant hometown supper club feel, along with a large outdoor patio, family night out, meeting up with friends, or a private party. No matter what your event, there's always a place for you at Simpson's. An enjoyable dining experience awaits you at Simpson's Restaurant in downtown Waupaca. Enjoy Waupaca's finest restaurant. Whether you're in the mood for fresh seafood, juicy steaks, or a full menu of options, come to Simpson's Restaurant in downtown Waupaca for the finest dining experience in town.
The Antigo Red Robins being announced in the wonderful white tops, white numerals. At least the numbers on the back are larger-ish and a little bit more legible, but we'll see how things pan out here tonight. Waupaca 9-4-2 on the year. They're still third in the Northeastern Conference, but behind Luxembourg Casco, I believe, and maybe Fox Valley Lutheran. But they will Logan Greasy in goal as the sophomore. Ben Wilhelm, the head coach. So, again, it should be a good one here tonight. And I think Antigo coming in 4-10 possibly. The Waupaca Comets, again, a good mark at 9-4-2. Adrian Bustamante, Riley Waller, Brandon Young, Heslin Chebotowski, number 8, Ryan Mace. I think Mike talked to Ryan Mace last week. Liam Blado. Talon King. Philip Macias and number 22, Lem Kuehl. And, of course, in goal is number 1, senior Zach Mondello. Jeremy Kaler, the head coach for the Waupaca Comets this year. Pretty successful year. Coach came up here before the game. He just wants to see his guys move the ball, pass the ball, move it around the field, and be a little bit more clean here tonight. And kick off here in just a moment. Just click the title there. There you go. 2 40-minute halves, of course, unless Waupaca scores 8 in 60. We'll see. Probably not here tonight, but see how things pan out. Antigo Red Robins and the Waupaca Comets. Waupaca in their home navy blue uniforms with Waupaca sketched across the chest and white numerals. Antigo, of course, as mentioned. Goodness gracious. White tops, white numerals, and very thin, very, very thin maroon outlines on those numerals. There was a number of years ago, and our friend Chad Holmes from one of the WIAA radio stations had them last week or the week before. The Allman Bancroft football team, absolutely awful. White tops, white numerals. It just, I think in the near future, if it's not next year, it's the year after, that the NFHS is going to completely outlaw those in football and basketball. Basketball has gotten worse because it's very rare that you have black tops for football, black home uniforms for football. But it's very common. It has become common, more common the last number of years in basketball. And one very good example is Oshkosh Lords, where they have black jerseys and black numbers and then really dark red outlines. As a quick pass up ahead here for the Waupaca Comets. Right foot, wide left. Good early chance here. 16 seconds into the ball game. Nate Lemkuhl just wide left. Right down the road here, mentioned it a number of times that we've been here in Waupaca, is Nate Blado with it. Blado looks to turn and pass it up ahead to Brandon Young right along the end line. Stops it. Back out to Liam. Centers it in and headed out by the Red Robins. But not cleared. It's still loose. Right foot blocked. Another shot on goal and a save by Logan Greasy. Sign up for Fleet Rewards and get exclusive offers and deals. Earn points and save. 500 points equals a $5 reward. Plus, it's free to sign up. Start earning points today. Get everything you need in one stop at Fleet Farm. Did some lawn work yesterday. Not too many leaves yet. They're going to be falling pretty soon, as up ahead is Riley Waller, got past his defender. Nobody's stopping him. Waller all the way in, right foot, and it is in, a goal. It is Adrian Bustamante from Riley Waller, and the Waupaca Comets are up 1-0. 1 minute and 44 seconds into this game. Nobody stopped Riley Waller, and he had a clear shot at it. Passed it off to Adrian, and the Comets lead 1-0. Absolutely tremendous start here for the Comets. And appreciate everyone tuning in tonight. Waupaca Comets out early here against Antigo. Antigo winless in conference. Waupaca sits at third in the Northeastern Conference. And quickly up ahead is Ryan Mace, trying to add some more on here. Bustamante with it again. Adrian, just a junior, scored just moments ago. Again, Coach Kaler said that he wanted his guys to be more aggressive with their passing. And the first 2 minutes can't get much happier, as that one's off of Blado's left foot and out. Throw-in coming for the Antigo Red Robins. 3 games on the docket for you tomorrow. Check those out at SeleskySports.com, weekly schedule. Waller with it again. Passes up ahead to Liam Blado. Nobody stopping him again. Just high. And another shot on goal. Just missed. And a goal kick coming for the Red Robins. Go through those right here for you. We will be back with the Waupaca Comets on Friday when they head over to Seymour. Take on the Seymour Thunder football. Then a number of games next week as well. It's not dwindling. It's season is ending very quickly. Already this week, week 8 of the high school football season. Next week is the last regular season week of soccer and volleyball. Golf sectionals are happening. Girls golf, tennis. And before you know it, as Lemkuhl with it and pass it out to Young. Blado in the middle, got quadruple teamed and cleared out. And confirming that the goal was by Adrian Bustamante. Waller with it again now. Again, don't want to look too far forward or too far ahead. But as Trebetowski with it now, passes up to Lemkuhl, got cleared out. But November 17th, again, we'll get all this confirmed out shortly. Riley Waller, a shot. It is popped up and run into. And Liam Blado's going to go make sure that Greasy is all right. But November 17th, as of right now, is our first basketball game. About a month away. As a Thursday, that's the Thursday of high school football championship day one anyway. And at first, I thought it was a goal kick. It's going to be a corner kick for Waupaca. Brandon Young. Young puts his hand up and centers it in. And Bustamante with it again in the goal area. Lemkuhl swings and misses. And now it's going to be a goal kick for Antigo as we are in the 6th minute. And we're going to put together a rough draft of our schedule for the longest sports season of the year. The next 5 months, November through March. At least November through February, and then the playoffs start in March. But we'll be putting that together in the coming days and coming weeks. And then once our football teams start to dwindle away, then we'll be getting excited for basketball, wrestling, and some hockey. That was going to be kicked out throw-in coming for Waupaca. Again, if you do appreciate and if you do like what is going on and enjoy watching free high school sports here on Zaleski Sports, give us a call, give us an email, give Bill an email, throw him an email, toss him an email, whatever you do. Send him an email, bill@zaleskisports.com. You can get a hold of him and get you all connected to help us out here, bringing you live free high school athletics all year long. Nobody does it bigger. Nobody does it better than Zaleski Sports. 8 or 9, or the last couple weeks we've had 10 high school football games. 10 again this upcoming week with a couple of big conference games. Check all those out at ZaleskiSports.com. Weekly schedule, our Grassland Dairy weekly schedule. As the Red Robins with it now. Bustamante looks to turn, and he does, up to Brandon Young. Another game going on tonight with huge conference implications. The Amherst Falcons and the Pacelli Cardinals about to kick off over at Heartland Farms Field in Amherst in about 16 minutes. As Lemquill passes it up to him, can he beat the defender? He turns back out to Brandon Young. Young centers it in. Beautiful pass. A big collision in the box. And they continue with Liam Blado. Right foot for Trebetowski. Heslin Trebetowski puts it in for Waupaca in the 9th minute. And it's 2-0 Waupaca. Beautifully done by Heslin Trebetowski. It's 2-0 Waupaca. A couple of substitutions in. Logan Rogney and Michael Wennesberg. As Heslin gets a round of applause, scoring a goal. And it's 2-0 Waupaca. But that game over in Amherst with huge conference implications. If Amherst can win, they will stay in the hunt for a conference title with Columbus Catholic. If Newman can upset Marshfield Columbus next week, I think it is, and Amherst keeps winning, they could have a shot at tying for a conference championship, but they got to get past Pacelli tonight. A tie hurts them. A loss hurts worse than a tie. Obviously, you don't get any points if you lose, but you get a point, I believe, if you tie. They tied last time they played a couple of months ago. 2-0 here, Waupaca leads. Waupaca Comets football getting a big win last week over New London. Jack Weber and Brendan Retzloff on the call of that one. And for the rest of, or at least the next two, I think they'll need not a miracle, as Antigo's player kicked it off his own noggin. But Waupaca, I think, will need to win their next two games convincingly to have a shot at making the playoffs for football. They have a tough one against Seymour and then finish it off against Winneconne. Great footwork there by Riley Waller. Up ahead, passes it back out to Talon King. King with some fancy footwork. And Blado gets past, gets stopped. We're in the 11th minute. 2-0 Comets. Waller gets the wall off, left foot. Shoots it high at the 10:35 mark. We'll take a quick break. Why not? Come back. Back to Common Field.
Our Store Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Store Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Store Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
Welcome back to Comet Field. There was an injured Antigo Red Robin and helped off the field. Two 0 Waupaca, and a free kick coming for the Comets. Centers it in. Good pass up ahead. Going to be cleared out by the Red Robins. Bustamante with it, and just over the crossbar. Waupaca shots 5-0 early here. We keep an eye on that Amherst-Pacelli game once it kicks off in about 10 minutes. Might be cooling down, but it's never too late to get a round of golf in. Head over to Par 4 Resorts right here in Waupaca, right on Highway 54. It's your home to 18 fun-filled holes at the Foxfire Country Club, or Foxfire Golf Club, I should say, as well as a full menu of delicious lunch and dinner options at the Par 4 Bistro. Get your friends and family together and head to the Waupaca favorite for dinner, golf, and an overnight stay at Par 4 Resort in Waupaca. Plato with it to Brandon Young. Young fighting with the defender. Again, we apologize to the Antigo people. Can't really see the jerseys, so we can't really tell you who they are. We can see the jerseys, we can't see the numbers. That was going to be cleared out, and a throw-in for Antigo. I believe it was off of Riley Waller. And it will be Red Robin's ball. So throw-in right next to the corner. Coming in next will be Ricky Tesh. Ricky scored a goal the last time I was here. I think that was against that Schwabenon. Was it that long ago? It's been a while. After I had been to Waupaca about 4 times in a week, covering Waupaca athletics. And I will tell you, if you have not experienced a game here at Comet Field or inside the field house, come by. Got a couple of weeks left in the regular season of soccer and football. Come out, enjoy, and support the Waupaca Comets football team Week 9. As Adam Mace checks in. And then all winter long, of course, the field house right here in Waupaca. And that was going to be blooped and over the crossbar. 2-0 Waupaca. 15th minute. And then the Expo Center. Not too far away from here. If you're coming in from Rapids, or Wisconsin Rapids, or Plover, right before you get underneath the interstate, or a highway, I guess, Highway 10. The Expo Center just to your left. If you're coming in from Amherst or the Fox Valley, come off the highway. Pretty easy to get to, the Expo Center. Waupaca Comets hockey. Waupaca does play in Wisconsin Rapids. Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln released their hockey schedule today. I mean, it had always been released. It was just in a fancy calendar. And Waupaca plays in Wisconsin Rapids. So probably bring you that game at the end of December, I think it is, mid-December. As Zach Mondello came out and got it cleared out by Ryan Mace. Ryan with it now. Bloops it over the head of the defender. And gets it taken away. We're in the 16th minute. 2-0 Waupaca. 2 early goals. One in the 2nd minute and one in the 8th minute. Or in the 9th minute. It's a big collision. Waller goes down. And they're going to give it to Antigo. Sawyer Rolfs will check in. The next time Waupaca is rewarded a dead ball. Mace clears it back to Zach Mondello, and Zach boots it away. Monday Night Football action tonight. Some San Francisco 49ers and St. Louis or Los Angeles Rams, however you want to say they are. I've said it before, and I'll probably keep saying it, but that field at SoFi Stadium, as nice and as beautiful, and I'm sure as technologically advanced as it is, it was still about $5 billion over budget. Came in at 3, was scheduled at 3, came in at 8, I think it was. As passes up ahead and trying to chase it down. Speed there, gets tripped up, centers it in off the side of the screen by Ricky Tesh. Everybody's getting a new stadium. Chicago Bears in 2027, I think. Not even in Chicago anymore. Got to call them the Arlington Heights Bears in a few years. Doubtful, but 45 minutes out of Chicago. I guess Dallas doesn't even play in Dallas, so a couple of Arlington teams. Jerry World is in Arlington. Antigo trying to get a little bit of a run here. 19th minute, 2-0 Waupaca. Speaking of new homes of new, I guess not new teams, but homes of teams being renovated and redone. Got him right sitting next to me. Amherst Baseball getting a new infield. Got a new infield. So they'll be raring and ready to go again once the spring season is allowable to be played. And that one's going to be booted along the sidelines. Zach Mondello all the way out to the far sideline. Nearly halfway through this first half, 2-0 Comets. Again, an early barrage of shots by Waupaca. And a throw-in coming for Antigo. Whether you're in the mood for fresh seafood or a mouth-watering burger, you'll find just what you're looking for at Simpson's Restaurant. Enjoy a relaxing environment or sit on the outdoor patio and let Simpson's take care of dinner tonight in downtown Waupaca. Yeah, got to enjoy that outdoor patio before it gets too cold. Again, this last weekend I think was the final weekend of the 70s, and going to be all downhill from here on until that springtime. I think it was football last week on Friday. I was mentioning it, talking about it, that just the difference, and it might be obviously more than just Wisconsin, probably a majority of Midwest states and towns and cities, but once the weather goes from like 70 down to 50s and 40s, everybody gets out their pants, their long pants, and huge collision there. And Waller behind the defense, big collision, ball still loose. And it will be continued play and out to Waupaca. Substitution, Heslin Trebotowski checks in. But you get the weather down to 40 and upper 30s. Everybody's in jeans and sweatshirts and getting ready for the winter. And then you turn that around a couple of months later, and once it goes from the teens, the 20s into the 30s and 40s, everybody's in shorts and short-sleeve shirts and enjoying the quote-unquote warmer weather. After some of the cold winters, throw in for Waupaca. 22nd minute. And going to be a corner for Waupaca. And the Comets looking for win number 10 on the season. Centers it in. Ball is still loose. We've had a lot of those for Waupaca. Taking advantage of two of them. Good hustle here by the Red Robins. Antigo's 1-4 against 8 losses, I believe. And Waller gets behind the defense. Try to pass up to himself. He goes flying. And they're going to give him a free kick in the 23rd minute. At about the 15-yard line, which a lot like a field goal, then ends up being about 25 yards. Alex Gusmer to do the honors and got him lined up at the 19. See if Alex can center it in and put it in, and he boots it wide right into the dark night here in Waupaca. Yeah, an absolutely picture-perfect night. Very minimal clouds here in Waupaca. Had a beautiful drive in from Highway 54 from Wisconsin Rapids. Probably be pretty cool on the way home, too, as got a little bit warm today to harvest those potatoes, but overnight, as Waller, a good save there by Greasy. Waller with the shot on goal. Got about, on the way, it said about 65, 70 degrees, a little bit too warm to get those potatoes out of the ground. Get all those potato farmers back into bed, sleep, and then get them harvested overnight. Got a family that is potato farmers. I know they started at midnight last night, or Sunday night. Sunday into Saturday night into Sunday morning. 3 substitutions in for Waupaca. Very, very picky. Very, got to be very figurative when you figure out when you pick those potatoes. Can't be too warm, can't be too cold, can't be raining. So it's a science, as all farming is, and has become more and more as technology obviously has improved. I know my brother-in-law, who is a farmer, potato farmer, corn. They have corn and soybeans, I believe, as well. But they got tractors sometimes, and obviously many people probably know this, but they have tractors that when they're out planting the fields, the big fields, they type in the GPS coordinates and they just sit there and the tractors drive themselves. But when you do as much as they do for as long as they do, and give them a little bit of a rest when they're out there lonesome in the fields. Ryan Mace with it now for Waupaca, one-on-one with the defender. Pass up ahead, left foot, and went through about 5 players. And Ethan Anderson on that one. 26th minute. 2-0 Waupaca. And appreciate everyone tuning in tonight. Let us know where you're watching from. Give you a shout out here on Zaleski Sports just past 7 o'clock here in Waupaca on this Monday night. Heslin Trebotowski with it again. Heslin gets past the defender and a lot of contact. It's going to be a corner kick coming for Waupaca. The highlights of this game probably tomorrow. By the time we get home and get them all cut up. Mike Wendland will have Pacelli and Amherst highlights tomorrow as well. Centers it in, and Greasy is right there. The sophomore with a strong toss. not an issue for Antigo, but the conference that they play in with Mosinee and Medford undefeated in conference. Lakeland Union is always good. Tomahawk. He has some pretty gosh darn good soccer teams in their conference. They got shut out by Mosinee twice, 8-0, 9-0. And substitutions in for Waupaca. We'll take another quick break, come back to Waupaca after this.
Fletcher's Jewelers is Waupaca's own local jeweler with an exceptional line of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, and a variety of bracelets. As your fourth-generation jeweler, they have the experience you can count on, with an emphasis always on you, the customer. Give the perfect necklace, earrings, or bracelet in gold, sterling silver, or white gold, and you've got the perfect gift for a birthday, anniversary, special occasion, or just because. They carry the top brands and even offer Wisconsin Badger and Packer items. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
Back to Waupaca, 29th minute. Lemke with it for Waupaca. Stops and turns. Ryan Mace near the top of the box. If you're a Waupaca Comet fan, or if you know somebody that in the school district here in Waupaca that's interested in helping out on Zaleski Sports, a nice pass up ahead. That's going to trickle out. Jason Zaleski on Wednesday. Again, get this word out to everybody in the school that is interested in sports and preferably doesn't play winter sports. That would be a big help. Again, not a winter sport athlete at Waupaca, but if they are, then I'm sure we'll work around them. But Jason Zaleski will be at Waupaca High School on Wednesday during the lunch hours. Looking for some people to help us out during the winter sports season. Again, it's a majority of the events here at Waupaca. They all happen in the field house or in the gym right next to us here. The only one that doesn't is hockey, and that's at the Expo Center, which is 2 miles down the road. Not very far. Ryan Mace centers it in. Good pass. Ball is loose, and Greasy clears it out. James Drivas centers it in. A header is in! A beauty of a pass and a shot. Looked like Michael Wennesberg with a goal. Man, what a pass and what a header. For the Waupaca Comets, they go up 3-0. Absolutely picture perfect for Waupaca. A beauty by Wennesberg. And it's 3-0 Comets with about 10 minutes to go in this first half. I think the pass made by James Drivas. And Comets looking to fire back again. Pass up ahead to Heslin Trebetowski. Heslin settles it. Wennesberg with it again. Ryan Mace all over the field. Ryan back out to Michael. Near center field and a wide right. .31 minute. Three 0 Comets, scored by three different Comets. I'll get confirmation on that goal here in just a second. Headed away there by Waupaca.
And a goal for the Comets by number 13, Michael Wennesberg.
Off the hand, they didn't see it. There you go.
By number 5, James Drivas.
Handball, saw, and a free kick for Waupaca. Gusmer. Heslin Trebetowski. Back out to Wennesberg again. Centers it in. Drivas. And Greasy comes out to make the stop in the 32nd minute. And glad to be with you here on Zaleski Sports on this Monday night. 3 more games for you tomorrow. 3 volleyball games, I believe they are. In Marshfield at Columbus Catholic, at Spash. That one's wide right. And I believe the other one is at Pacelli, Allman Bancroft and Pacelli volleyball. All those on Zaleski Sports. Head over to ZaleskiSports.com. It's all setting up. High school volleyball is gonna collide between, as of right now, the number 1 team in Division 4 and the number 2 team in Division 4 for a sectional semifinal. It is the Athens Blue Jays and the Columbus Catholic Dons, 1 and 2 in the state in the same sectional, and they are on a collision course to meet in a sectional semifinal, location to be determined. I would assume, I may be wrong, last year Division 1 played both their sectionals in the same gym at Wausau West. Right now it's scheduled, I believe, in Suring, but it doesn't make any sense if you have Athens and Marshfield, who are just a couple of miles, I guess not a couple of miles, a few miles away from each other. Why you go all the way down to Searing? As left foot hits in, Blado with the goal. And the 4th goal for the Comets. And the 4th different goal scorer for the Comets. Liam scores in the 33rd minute, and it's 4-0 Waupaca. Just like that. About 3 minutes after 3.5 minutes after the previous goal, Waupaca scores again, and it's 4-0 Comets in the 33rd minute. But again, all those locations, all those games and where they're going to be played will all be figured out by the fine folks in Stevens Point at the WIAA. And those will be just like basketball. You get to the sectional and sectional final, you really, depending on where the schools are, will make a determination and figure out where the best place is for the sectionals. Regionals are all at home. And then once you get to sectionals, then you hit the road. The only time you hit the road if you're a number 1 seed in football is level 4. And those again are all figured out by location and available stadiums for football and the whatnot. So, a lot to be determined the next couple weeks. Once those football games end, another nice pass up ahead. Blado tries to get behind. It's going to be cleared out and throw in. But once those football games are concluded on October 14th, that's the last Friday, as Mace tries to twist it in there, then the WIAA gets to work with lumping teams together and putting them where they need to be. Only sport to do just that, because obviously you don't want to put teams that don't need to get in there. Blado with it again, gets past the defender. Liam all alone, puts it in. Oh! Hits that post by centimeters. And we're in the 36th minute, 4-0. Coach Kaler with a big smile on his face said, much like the gentleman down here, just kick it. Just as close as Will Lutz's missed field goal yesterday at Tottenham Stadium in London against that one's loose, picked up by Greasy against the Minnesota Vikings. He had kicked a 60-yarder with plenty of leg and then missed a 61-yarder by just a very, very little bit. Packers, of course, heading to London for the first time ever, taking on the 3-1 New York Football Giants. Might have to record it because with them playing at 8:30, you got church at 8:30. Can't put them both at the same time. Just goofy. Pass or Heslin Trebetowski with it, spins. Centers it in. Blado with it and through the uprights of the football field goal. A couple more substitutions for the Waupaca Comets in the 37th minute. That's one of those things. Again, yesterday, if you're a fan of the Vikings or a fan of the Saints, you get your game done by 11:30, noon. Then you just have all day to relax and hang out and watch all the other action and not have to worry about your team. Blado wide right again. 38th minute here in the first half. 4-0 Waupaca. Bustamante with a goal. Heslin Trebetowski, Michael Wennesberg, and Liam Blado all scoring for Waupaca here in the first 40 minutes so far. Get you some of those updates. The one update from the Zaleski Sports Network at halftime. Take a look at that. Mike Wenlett and Katie Leckton on the call. Pass up ahead to the far side. A throw in for Antigo in the 39th minute. 2 minutes left here in the first half. Pass up ahead for Bustamante. Pass to himself. Ryan Mace turns. Centers it in. Ball is loose. It's still loose. Brandon Young looks to turn. Good pass to Mace. Ryan gets bodied. Still loose. Mace with it again. Same area. And going to be cleared out by the Red Robins with 1 minute and 10 seconds to go in this first half. And the limited number of events going on, but with fewer and fewer things happening, I guess, towards the end of the season. It's for every sport. Now it's going to be over the top of the crossbar with 40 seconds to go. We see it a lot during basketball the last couple of weeks with teams just trying to finish out their season, finish out the conference season, and not have any non-conference games. Last couple of weeks pretty slow with games, and that's pretty much where we are right now in this part of the fall season. Obviously, there's always going to be football on Thursday, Friday, or Saturdays, and that one's going to be over the crossbar again with 5 seconds to go. One half of soccer is in the books here in Waupaca. All Comets controlled it from the get-go. One half of action in the books. We'll take a break, hear from a number of our sponsors, come back and get you ready for half number 2. You're watching Waupaca High School Soccer on Zaleski Sports.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Before, during, or after the game, come to the pub. This is Tim Wanty. The pub on Main Street is Waupaca's favorite place to watch the game and a great place to eat, too. We're known for our world-famous burgers with a wide variety that everyone will love. And now we offer lunch buffets 3 days a week. Taco Tuesday, Pasta Wednesdays, and Thursday soup buffet, all ready to eat and get you back to work on time. And of course, when the sun goes down, the pub on Main Street is Waupaca's favorite spot for nightlife.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
Before, during, or after the game, come to the pub. This is Tim Wanty. The pub on Main Street is Waupaca's favorite place to watch the game and a great place to eat, too. We're known for our world-famous burgers with a wide variety that everyone will love. And now we offer lunch buffets 3 days a week. Taco Tuesday, Pasta Wednesdays, and Thursday soup buffet, all ready to eat and get you back to work on time. And of course, when the sun goes down, the pub on Main Street is Waupaca's favorite spot for nightlife.
Is Waupaca's own, local family-owned and operated go-to for factory direct pricing on furniture, beds, sofas, sectionals, recliners, and so much more, all under one roof and all priced to sell with 40 to 70% off on major brands. Make your house feel like home with a comfortable item with next-day delivery and knowledgeable staff ready to ensure you get the perfect new furniture for your home. These factors combined with great quality products makes Waupaca Mattress the perfect place to find the missing piece for your home. Shop Waupaca Mattresses on Highway Double Q in Waupaca. Waupaca Mattresses is Waupaca's own.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
All right, welcome back to Waupaca. Here, I'll help you out here. There we go. Welcome back to Waupaca. Half 2 about to get underway. It is 4-0 Comets on goals by Adrian Bustamante, Heslin Trebetowski, Michael Wennesberg, and Liam Blado for the Comets. Looking to pick up win number 10 on the season. And start this first full week of October off with a win. And talked to Coach Kaler before the game. He said, just want to see how our communication and our passing is here tonight. And communication has been iffy at times, but overall not too shabby. Passing has been exceptional, especially that pass by James Drevis on the header by Michael Wennesberg. Might have to talk to Michael after this game. I don't think we have had him yet. So we'll have an opportunity to talk to him. Bustamante behind and in. Adrian Bustamante with the goal. And it's 5-0 Waupaca. Might have to talk to Adrian. And that is his second goal of the night. Another good pass. And Bustamante finishes it off top shelf. And it's 5-0 Comets, a minute and 24 seconds into the second half. He scored a minute and 44 seconds into the game. So early strikes here for Waupaca. And the clock winds in the 42nd minute. A score update from Amherst. Last look, they were in the 21st minute, and it was 0-0, as they say in fancy soccer terms. We have a 5-0 game here. Riley Waller turns again, and that time got it taken away. He hooked the defender, and easy call there. 42nd minute. Community Insurance is your independent agency, able to shop and compare the best insurance options on your behalf to find the best combination of cost and coverage. If you're looking for better insurance experience, you'll love doing business with Community Insurance. Waller with a head of steam and just wide right on the attack. And Adrian's second goal of the night, the junior. Riley Waller with another assist to his name this year. And beautiful Monday night here in Waupaca. As Adrian with it again. Scored on a couple of nice passes, both by Riley Waller. Riley with it again. Tries to get to the edge. Gets to the end line. Gets past his defender, doing it all himself, and a corner kick coming for Waupaca. Office Outfitters is your one-stop shop for business. Visit us online at www.office-outfitters.com or stop in to our store in downtown Waupaca. Into the center, it is loose and headed away by the Red Robins. Nicely done by Antigo. Waupaca up 5-0. 4-0 in the first. Heslin Trebetowski settles it down. Pass up ahead to to Lemquill. He centers it in, still loose. And out it goes, a throw-in for the Comets incoming. It is loose in front, and a huge save by Greasy. A tough play down there by the Antigo defenseman, and Brandon Young was almost there, or he was there to almost clean it up. Bustamante fighting with the defender there. .45th minute, 5-0 Comets. Up ahead for the Red Robins. The Red Robin goes down hard, and Zach Mondello will clean it up here for Waupaca. Haven't called Zach's name much tonight, haven't needed to, with how well his offense and defense has been playing. Heslin Chebotowski up ahead now. He's got a whole head of steam. Lemke running with him. Back out to Brandon Young. Young gets double teamed. Bustamante out to Waller. Riley wide right. Trying to figure out his footing again as the weather cools down. The field will keep on getting slicker. And a goal kick for Antigo. Lemke trying to chase it down, and defenseman clears it out. So he kept it in. It was Trebotowski. Bustamante gets behind. Adrian with the right foot and just high and wide. Almost put a exclamation mark on this one for Adrian Bustamante. Oh, that's why I couldn't find it. Just typing in Northeastern Conference. North Central. No, what am I saying? I don't know. They're in the Northeastern Conference, not North Central Conference. Heslin Trebotowski with it now. Pass up ahead and cleared out. Bustamante with it now. Back to Ryan Mace. So right now in the Northeastern Conference, Fox Valley Lutheran at 6-0. 6-0-0. Wrightstown 5-1-1. Waupaca 3-1-1. Marinette 3-2-1. Lux Casco at 3-3-1. Clintonville at 2-2-0. Freedom at 2-5-0. And a corner kick coming. Denmark at 1-5-0. And Little Chute at 0-6-0 on the year. So Waupaca's still got a handful of conference games coming up. They knocked off New London last week 3-0. Corner kick centers it in, and a beauty. Cleared out. Adrian was just a little bit taller, maybe. Chased down there by the Comets. They head to Denmark tomorrow. And then they're at Oshkosh North on Thursday. So Denmark conference game. Oshkosh North not. And then to finish up the season, they're home against Little Chute next Tuesday, and then they're at Clintonville next Thursday. And then the regular season is over. So including tonight, they've got 5 regular season games left. That game at Denmark tomorrow is a 4:30 start. Thursday at Oshkosh North, 6:30. Home against Little Chute on the 11th. A week from tomorrow is 6:30. And the game at Clintonville, 4:30 on Thursday, October 13th. And then the postseason begins the week after that. So seeding meetings are probably this weekend. as chasing down was Lemkuhl, and a corner kick upcoming. We were very convinced. I was very convinced. Jason Zaleski was very convinced. And a number of people were convinced that the volleyball postseason would be computerized this year, much as football and basketball have become. But again, that has to come from an agreement from the coaches and the association. And at least for this year, it is not. On the WIAA website, they have a whole list of all the seating meeting areas and contacts and all that. So volleyball is still an in-person seating meeting, or virtual, whatever, but is not done by a computer this year. Saw the issues last year for football that it caused. Brandon Young up ahead. Basketball did all right. They did. They had obviously many, many more teams in basketball than they did football, but besides their delayed seed reveal show from the WIAA, I think the seeds, I think, for the most part, panned out well. Football, there were some that were questionable, but again, that goes off a whole bunch of criteria that is well beyond my knowledge. So, again, football will be computerized. Volleyball will not be. As Plato with it now. Right foot off the defender. And Waller nearly came back away with it. Riley's got it now. He gets it poked out. And a throw in and a line change coming for Waupaca on the next dead ball. Cleared out. That's 5 Comets. And Talon King almost came in before he got the okay. But they are good to go. We are in the 53rd minute. 5-0 Waupaca. Let's take a look here. Probably be able to find that information for you on the if soccer is in person or computerized. And if you're ever looking for information on tournaments or anything, first go to ZaleskiSports.com to see if we've got it. And if we are missing that information, then the WIAAWI.org is the other one. So on the boys soccer, on the soccer site for the WIAA, there's no seating meeting tab. So that goes to tell me that that boys or that fall soccer is going to be computerized seating. So, and we'll see how all that happens. Volleyball seating meetings, I would assume, probably this upcoming weekend. But we'll go and confirm that. And then once those seeds are released, then of course we will have those brackets for you on ZaleskiSports.com throughout our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram channels. Bustamante with it now. He gets double teamed. Gets pushed out of his spot. And centered it in. A header is in! Wow, what a beauty. The second headed goal by Waupaca. Bustamante to Waller. Wow. Go up, young fella. And he went up and brought it down. 6-0 Waupaca. What a beauty. What a beauty. Riley Waller's first goal of the night. Another great pass. Bustamante with the assist that time. 6-0 Comets, 54-04. Seen some remarkable goals tonight for Waupaca. As a confirmation phone call comes in. And trickle down the sidelines and a throw in for Waupaca. So Waller in the 55th minute from Bustamante. And just looking through these seating meeting times. Seating meeting times. Starting on Sunday the 9th through Wednesday the 12th are the seating meetings for volleyball. And so all of those will be figured out and tabulated, sent to the WIAA. A save there by Greasy. Not sure if they will trickle in one by one as they usually do, or as they used to anyway, when they had in-person seating meetings, or if they're going to wait all until late Wednesday night to release them for the tournament then the next week. Right foot up ahead and wide left in the 56th minute. Schuler's Great Expectations for great food and great entertainment in Waupaca. Make it Schuler's Great Expectations. There's always a game on, and take your pick of plenty of delicious lunch and dinner choices. Great Expectations in Waupaca. Waller again, right foot, and gobbled up by Greasy again. 57th minute, 13-2 on shots for Waupaca. They've connected on 6 of them. Get you a tidbit here on Stone Innovations in just a second. One of our helpful sponsors. All these sponsors obviously help us bring you live high school athletics all year long. Over 1,000 broadcasts last year. Probably closing in on that already. Probably not, but I mean 10 football games a week for 9 weeks. That's our 100 games right there. Then obviously volleyball and soccer. And a Rogney shot on goal. Save over 40 to 70% on major mattress brands with factory direct prices at Waupaca Mattresses. No appointment needed. Just stop in and save on County Road Double Q in Waupaca. Substitution here for Antigo. Get your score update here from Amherst if Mike is going well. There you go, 1 half in the books. It looks like parents' night or senior nights in Amherst. 40 minutes gone by in that game. 0-0. Nail biter. Last time it was 4-4. 0-0 through 40 minutes at Heartland Farms Field in Amherst. A wide right on that one. Get your next countertop island or stone wall from Stone Innovations. They specialize in the fabrication, design, and installation of such a great variety of stone products. For residential, commercial, or public structures, look to Stone Innovations at stoneinnovations.net. Spoke earlier that I came in on Highway 54 from Wisconsin Rapids. Stone Innovations, obviously right there in Plover. And don't know if they're remodeling or adding on, but they have a whole bunch going on as Stone Innovations. Wouldn't be surprising if they were adding on. Allen's wide right. Goal kick coming. Talked to Paul Jaglinski, who helped color commentate the Assumption Pacelli football game a couple weeks ago. He just moved into a house and used Stone Innovations. My mother-in-law just built a house. She used Stone Innovations. They're the place to go for countertops, that's for sure. Absolutely gorgeous. Another one, too, as Rogny up to Waller, boots that one high and out. One we don't have on here, one we maybe should add for a read, is backsplashes. He said they do custom backsplashes, too. So, new read coming up. Yep, new read. Yeah, he's absolutely awesome. Head over to Stone Innovations in Plover. I think they have other locations, but obviously Plover is Rhinelander. I think Madison too, maybe. Yep. One in Plover, right next to Wennesburg is there, right next to the vet that I take our cats to. Right by the water tower that they messed up on last year. Haven, yeah. Yeah, right next to the water tower that they butchered Plover on last year. Huh? Plover, yeah. That was a huge thing. They were, before they even figured out what was going on, people had coffee mugs and T-shirts and hats, and don't let anything gotta take it when you have it. So, and when you spell Plover wrong on a water tower, you gotta take full advantage of it. Logan Rogny passes it up ahead. Gusmer gets behind, and a lot of contact. And they're going to say, looks like the official is pointing to the corner. It's another corner kick coming for Waupaca. Michael Wennesburg to do the honors. Raises his right hand, centers it in, and hits the top of the goal. We're in the 62nd minute, trickling over to the 63rd minute. Working at Waupaca Foundry is more than a job, it's a career. Join us and make the iron castings the world uses and trusts. Cast your own future. Apply at jobs.waupacafoundry.com. And another corner kick. High and away, it's still loose. Had some crazy backspin on it. Back kicks it and clears it out. Gusmer up to Talon King. Taken away by the Red Robins. 63rd minute, 6-0 Comets. And going to pick up win number 10 to go along with their 4 losses, 2 ties. Antigo will drop another one here tonight. Turns and wide left again. Again, it is that time. If you're looking for hunting or recreational property, just call our buddy Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties at 715-213-4468. Again, if you're looking for hunting or recreational property, just call Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties at 715-213-4468. Another corner. And that one's going to be booted long and out, and a goal kick. Again, it is getting that time. Both season started. And we went to the farmers market in Weston on Saturday. If you ever get the chance, head up there in Weston. Pretty awesome. A lot of goodies. One in Wisconsin Rapids isn't too shabby either. They got a lot of good baked goods, and farmers market's always a top priority on Saturday mornings. And once we found the one in Wisconsin Rapids, it's a game changer. But all the pumpkins and fresh produce, and then walked into church on Sunday, and they had the chicken dinner, fall harvest dinner, I should say, and at St. Maximilian Colby again, right off 54. First thing I said, sure smells like Thanksgiving, and we still got about a month and a half yet before that, but Thanksgiving time comes deer season, and if you're looking for some new property, again, for hunting or looking to build a house or whatever you may want, just call Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties. He's the number one guy. That's the place to go. A throw in for Waupaca. We're in the 66th minute, 6-0 Comets. And corner kick coming for Waupaca. It's gotten a little scrappy here the last couple of minutes, but nothing Coach Kaler would be too upset about after his team put 4 in the first, 2 so far here in the second. And it is still loose. Turns does Rogney wide right. Purple Mountain Solutions, your business's go-to for both public and private warehousing and product delivery. Whatever it is you're shipping, you know you can depend on Purple Mountain Solutions to get it there safely and efficiently. Welcome to the team, Purple Mountain Solutions. Again, don't do a whole lot of Waupaca games. Again, if you or somebody you know wants to help out on our broadcast with the reads or the commercials, get a hold of Bill Held at bill@SaleskySports.com. He'll get you in the right spot, get you all the information you need. A throw in for Waupaca here. And we can't thank all of our friends here in Waupaca enough for helping us out, bringing you live, free Waupaca Comets soccer, football, and volleyball so far this fall. Then depending on how all things go, Michael Wennesberg, one-on-one, got behind the defense. Wennesberg right foot. It is loose, still loose, and off the side of the cage. Shot it right at Greasy. Right off his hands, and a good save there by Logan. A 6-0 Waupaca stays that way after a nice save. And then, depending on how all things pan out, may or may not have a new voice of Waupaca Athletics this winter, but we'll get all that figured out once we get our schedule realigned. Again, hopefully happening in the next couple of days. Not always easy to put together a schedule for 9 schools with 3 or 4 sports per school. That's, I tell you, 5 months. 5 months of winter sports will be here and be gone in a blink of an eye, but Got to get there, of course, first and get games going. So we got about a month and a half of fall sports. High school football concludes all in the state of Wisconsin on November 18th. That is the final high school football game of the year. Divisions 3, 2, and 1 down at Camp Randall Stadium in Madison. Of course, the day before that, on the 17th, Divisions 4 through 7, starting at 10 or 11 a.m. Wennesburg gets up. Might have one or two of our local teams down there. Wouldn't be surprised if we do. The Edgar Wildcats, Colby Hornets. Sprinkle in a couple other teams. Stratford moved down to Division 6, so that. But again, it'll all depend. Will all depend on where the computer puts these teams and what comes about it. Last year, Auburndale, the Eagles got a 6 seed, went down to Necedah, destroyed Necedah, came all the way, didn't come over here, but down to Marcus Sand, took care of Marcus Sand pretty handily. And then, of course, they had to play Colby, and Colby was a juggernaut last year. And a shot wide left. Talon King just missed that top left corner. And it's still 6-0 with 10 minutes to go in this ballgame. Just past 8 o'clock here in Central Wisconsin. C-Mapes alongside Bill Held. Non-conference soccer on Zaleski Sports. Waupaca scored 4 times in the first half, 2 here in the second. And have dominated ball time of possession here tonight. A play here by Zach Gusmer. And it will be a throw-in, and that's exactly what we'll do. We'll be back to Waupaca after this.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the sounds of fall at the Clearwater Harbor Lakefront Restaurant. A scenic and vibrant environment welcomes you to a perfect place to grab a bite to eat, enjoy live music on the dock, or simply take in the beauty of the chain of lakes of Waupaca. The menu is filled with burgers, sandwiches, appetizers, and more, and there's so much more than just a restaurant. With boat cruises and private event options available too. Get your family and friends together and make dinner an experience you're guaranteed to love at Clearwater Harbor on Highway Double Q in Waupaca.
Couple of substitutions during that dead ball as well here for Waupaca. And we'll have an opportunity to talk to head coach Jeremy Kaler and probably talk to Adrian Bustamante as well. Adrian scored a couple of goals tonight. Ryan Mace turns, shoots. And for as many shots, 17-2, Logan Greasy has been exceptional for the Antigo Red Robins. Again, just a sophomore is Logan in net. Again, for the most part, Logan has been tremendous. 2 headers put in by Waupaca tonight. A couple of exceptional passes and exceptional shots for Waupaca in this, as of right now, 6-0 game. Get Culligan water for only $9.95. Goodness gracious, $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. That's CulliganH, the number 2O.com. I think I know some people at Culligan Water in Waupaca. Don't know if he's still there or not, but Jay Pitt, yeah, all right. I've known Jay for a long, long time. Jay, a former girls basketball coach in Amherst, helped lead the Amherst Falcons to 2009 Division III state championship in girls basketball as an assistant coach. 2 very successful daughters. As a corner kick coming for Waupaca. What a pass. It's still loose. Brandon Young through the uprights. Field goal is good. Antigo Red Robins having a little fun. Put their hands up for a good field goal. But another nice corner kick. Spun it right into the center of the net. Right in front of the net. We got about 5.5 minutes remaining in this one. And Jeremy Kaler and Adrian Bustamante talked to Adrian at the conclusion of this game. After his 2 goals, again, he scored a minute 44 into the game and a minute 24 into the second half. As Brandon Young will retrieve it. Zach Mondello kicks it. Still loose. Mondello heads it away. Again, he can't pick it up unless it's shot to him by a Antigo player. Haven't called Zach's name a whole lot, as mentioned in the start of the second half. Haven't needed to. We got 5 minutes left here tonight in Waupaca. And one thing that I really do appreciate, obviously these nights get a little bit long, but one thing that some places don't do, very rarely, is a 6:30 start. And obviously Antigo has got a long way to go back home, but every home game this year for Waupaca has been a 6:30 start. Very much appreciated. And another corner kick coming for Ryan Mace and the Waupaca Comets with 4 minutes to go. Thank you to our game day sponsors, Hanson's Furniture, Office Outfitters, A.J. Holly and Sons Funeral Home, and Strongwood of Waupaca. Now it's going to be booped out wide right with 4 minutes remaining here tonight. Again, earlier we talked about perfect potato weather. Nobody does it much more perfect than Heartland Farms. They're a 5th-generation potato and vegetable farm producing many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. They're currently the cream of the crop when it comes to cream of the crop. Goodness gracious. In the potato farming business, learn more at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. Heslin Trebotowski tries to keep it in. He does. Ryan Mace back out to Liam Blado. Again, if you're eating a potato chip, which I eat a lot of them, eat too many of them, they're so gosh darn good, they probably came from Heartland Farms. Waller with the left foot. Good hands there by Greasy. Gets a high five from his defender, or from his defenseman. Natesville Dairy postgame show will wrap this broadcast up here tonight. Again, we'll talk to Coach Kaler and Adrian Bustamante for Waupaca. As they continue play after a trip on Talon King. And more sports for you tomorrow. Head over to SaleskySports.com, weekly schedule. 3 volleyball matches for you tomorrow night. Heslin Trebotowski into the abyss. Thursday, a handful of games, including the Battle of the Tigers, Marshfield and Stratford. Marshfield having another sensational volleyball season under head coach Don Sadowska. Have some remarkable volleyball in our area. Mentioned earlier, Athens and Columbus Catholic. Combined, I think they may have 4 or 5 losses combined. Columbus Catholic surpassed 30 wins last week. Again, a team that plays a lot of tournaments, a lot of triangulars and quads. They play just about every Saturday in August and September. As often as they can, they are out there. Coach Cat Eagle and the Columbus Catholic Dons. Got a weather update. Tuesday and Wednesday is supposed to be a little bit warmer. And then a big change in the weather pattern coming on Thursday. Got an alert from the weather people on the Facebook. North of Wausau on Friday. Friday morning, north of Wausau, there could be some S word dropping. And, geez Louise, I almost fell off the chair. Got too excited. 15 seconds left and a corner kick for Waupaca. Centers it in and way out. Heslan Trebotowski tried to head it. Ryan Mace, one last shot and blocked. And that will do it here tonight from Waupaca. It is the Waupaca Comets 6 and the Antigo Red Robins nothing. Nasonville Dairy postgame show coming up next here on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out.
Good. All right, welcome back to Waupaca as the Comets knock off Antigo here tonight, 6-0. Coach, you said before the game you wanted to see some passing, you wanted to see some scoring. Just talk a little bit about it tonight.
So I think we did that, especially the first half. We really were moving the ball around, swinging around, a lot of good passes, but we just couldn't finish it got too congested up in the top there. But good passing.
Yeah, absolutely, and got 4 goals from 4 different people in that first half. Just talk about being able to spread it around like you did tonight.
And that's what this game gives us a chance to. Again, all up to Antigo. I mean, that's great to keep it out here. We knew it was a game we might be able to control as we did, which means we can get different players out there. We can get our backups or someone who might not play as much on that side, get that experience with the team setting and grow the program.
I said during the broadcast, didn't have to say Zach's name a whole lot, obviously, able to control a majority of the game. Just talk a little bit about that.
Well, you can still hear Zach as a captain out there, and that I love that. You know, him controlling the backside, he sees the whole field, and he's still part of the game just as much as even if he's touching the ball all the time.
Perfect. Thanks, Coach. See you next time. We'll bring in our Zaleski Sports Player of the Game. Adrian, obviously a big win tonight. Scored a couple goals, had a big assist. Just talk about your performance tonight.
I think in total and overall, I played well, in my opinion. I liked how I played, but my teammates definitely played amazing as well, controlling the ball as we did, and yeah, getting all the goals we got.
And just talk about being able to pick up a big non-conference win before you head back to conference tomorrow, heading to Denmark.
I feel like it's really good to get a win, keep the winning streak going, keeping that morale high, especially going into a conference game tomorrow.
Able to score a goal within the first 2 minutes of the first half, first 2 minutes of the second half. Just talk about being able to score early and often tonight.
Props to my captain, Riley Waller, for getting me the assist there. I feel I was just in the right place, right time, perfect pass to me, and then I finished well.
All right, we're going to put you in the house, all right?
All right.
I'm gonna give you this. I'm going to back out of here so I don't get trampled. Get you the thumbs up from Bill. Good. All right, 3, 2, 1.
I'm Adrian Bustamante, and I'm in the house.
I thought they were going to come tackle you. Congratulations. All right, with that, we're going to sign things off here from Waupaca. Again, 6-0 Comets over Antigo. They're back in action tomorrow in Denmark. We got 3 volleyball matches for you tomorrow. Head over to ZaleskiSports.com under weekly schedule. For Bill Held, this is Steve Maves. Have a great rest of your night. You've been watching Waupaca Comet Soccer right here on Zaleski Sports.